Today, most of us enjoy platforms like Facebook, but the reality is that beyond the founders' effort, a number of investors supported the project at some point. So on today's edition of the show, we head to Yaba, CC Hub to be precise, to find out how some startups are getting funding today. Our tech tips will look at the reality of making money from mobile apps. And finally, there's a cool gift for you on our giveaway segment. This is Tech Trends, and I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.
Social Media Week is an event that brings together thought leaders, key stakeholders, and the public to explore different pertinent issues that is subject of study of the social, cultural, and economic impact on social media. The event is held twice a year in February and in September in more than 20 cities in the world. More than 25,000 people over the course of 5 days were hosted at the Landmark Center, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. The African continent is now seen synonymous to a mobile continent as a result of the rapid increase in the use of mobile devices. Mobile phones have been key to economic development in the last 5 years in Africa. However, according to some researchers, African mobile phone internet is set to increase to 20-fold in the next 5 years. One of the sections of the conference was an all-female panel discussion geared towards connecting business women by bringing together women entrepreneurs that use social media to innovate, promote, and grow their enterprises. Participants in this section shared their views on how they were able to use social media to drive more traffic to their products and services, as well as how mobile devices have helped in marketplace to promote women-owned businesses.
For me, social media is a place where I get inspiration, and it drives me every day to do my business. I love when I see, because I actually have a Twitter list of women in technology, women, just business women in Nigeria, and I literally go there every day and I just look at what people are talking about. As you foray into the online space, you start discovering stuff. You begin to explore. You realize you can have interviews on Twitter. You realize that you can create a page specifically from your website that is different from your personal profile and use that to market your business. You realize you can actually know how many people clicked from your website. You realize that there are companies that can manage your digital. You find out all sorts of things, and it's exciting.
With the invisible hand, hidden forces of technology as the global theme of the conference, the Network African, Technology's Impact on Africa and How We Can Harness It for Good was the theme for Lagos. Lagos is the first African city to host the yearly event, inaugurated over 8 years ago. So far, Lagos has also remained the only African city hosting the week-long global conference. The Mobile World Congress 2016 was held in Barcelona, Spain. It's estimated that more than 95,000 people attended the 4-day event, which is the world's biggest mobile trade show for the global wireless industry. At the fair, mobile giant Samsung launched its latest product, the Galaxy S7, while Chinese mobile phone maker Huawei unveiled the MateBook, declaring its entry into the laptop market. ZTE, another Chinese telecommunications company, also displayed its high-tech mobile phone. Samsung also debuted its first 360-degree camera, the Gear 360. It takes 360-degree photos and videos that can be uploaded on Facebook and YouTube or viewed as immersive experiences on Samsung's virtual reality headsets. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg announced a big alliance with Samsung to improve users' experience. Analysts have predicted more innovation will be found in add-on gadgets in Barcelona rather than in smartphones, which are becoming largely indistinguishable.
We all believe that competition is good. Competition is excellent. This is needed. This is what pushes us to strive for more innovation, for better features, better smartphones, a better range, and offering better things to our consumers. So we don't fear competition. We love competition. It helps us excel. It helps us create. It helps us push these boundaries that I was talking about.
The show is expected to help Barcelona earn around 460 million euros and create 13,000 temporary jobs. Rallies were held at Apple stores across the country to support the company's refusal to help the FBI access the cell phone of gunmen who took part in the killings of 14 people in San Bernardino. Turnout was small at most locations, with the number of reporters mostly outnumbering protesters. Demonstrators with "Don't Break Our Phones" and "Secure Phones Save Lives" signs gathered in front of Apple stores and FBI headquarters in San Francisco, Portland, New York, and Washington, D.C. The group, Fight for the Future, was behind the national effort, encouraging people to rally at Apple stores throughout the U.S. Federal authorities want Apple to help investigators access data on the iPhone of Said Rizwan Farouk, the man and the husband-wife duo who killed 14 people at San Bernardino's Inland Regional Center on December the 2nd. U.S. law enforcement officials have long fought for new laws to maintain access to private information that is harder to capture as people move to digital devices from traditional phone lines, which by law must be tappable. Most recently, the tech industry has fought off numerous efforts to get encryption legislation through Congress, including an attempt last year that died after President Obama declined to support it. FBI Director James Comey has been particularly outspoken in arguing that law enforcement efforts are hobbled by encryption, which he calls a safe haven for terrorists.